So this core workout is taking some inspiration from yoga today. First one is our tiger crunches. I'm going to give you the first option. So that is going to be in a tabletop position, making sure knees are under hip bones, wrists are under shoulders. We're going to reach opposite arm and opposite leg out, and then use those core muscles to hollow you out as you crunch knee towards or past the elbow, and then back out and crunch. Second option, if you're comfortable in your downward dog, or perhaps you've got a little bit more upper body strength, then we're going to come into our downward facing dog. Now don't worry, you're not taking your hand away for this one, but what we are going to do is lift up that back leg and then bring the body forward. If you can see, my shoulders are a little bit past my wrists, and I'm drawing the knee towards my nose and back up. So decide which variation you're going to go for, and we're going to do 10 on each side. If that feels challenging, try and do 5 on each side, have a breather, and then complete the other 5. So I'm going to go for the downward dog tiger crunch. So I'm going to start taking up my right leg. Now I'm going to crunch in. 1, back up. 2, so this is good for upper body strength as well. 3, and up. 4, and up. Now it's really this crunching point that you might feel those abs working. 6, and you can actually take it to your opposite elbow, same elbow, just to kind of alternate. We've got 2 more, giving it a little bit of a twist. And then come down before you do the other side. Just give your arms a little bit of a breather. So we're going to do the same on the other side. So find our downward facing dog. So you really do need to have a good downward facing dog for this, but you can really get a good workout from this variation on your knees as well. So let's come up, lifting up that left leg this time. And then 1, so taking that knee towards the nose. 2, make sure those fingers are splayed. 3, 4, feeling it now. 5, okay, I'm going to take to opposite elbow. 6, same side elbow. 7, 8, 9, and last one, lifting up and back down, back to the knees, shaking out the upper body. Another yoga inspired core exercise that you're probably familiar with, I know I've done these before, is coming into a V-sit. In yoga we call this Navasana. Different options are to lightly hold the back of the thighs, to reach out, or finally to extend the legs. We're going to go for 45 seconds with this, but if this is still challenging, start with 30 seconds, come down if you're feeling it in the low back, and we can always pick up. Right, so let's go. So if the knees are bent, try and keep the shins parallel to the floor. Keep drawing those shoulders back. You don't want to slouch, so it's not going to feel nice in your back. If that feels too much, take it down, and then if this still feels too much, lightly holding the back of the legs, rest, come back up. So I'm going to extend the legs, really drawing my shoulders back. We're almost at the 30-second mark. That's 30 seconds. See if you can hold for another 15. We got this. Almost there. And rest. Awesome. Okay, so we're going to finish off just in a plank position. So on our forearms, we're going to come up to full plank. In yoga we call this a dolphin plank, fractal dolphin pose. We walk up to attempt, but that's more upper body, so let's just focus on this. Going to see if we can go for a minute. Remember, if this one feels a bit intense, we lower the knees and then come back up when we're ready, or we start on our knees. If we have to come down, do try and come back up as soon as you're ready. So just try and keep that body in a straight line as much as possible. If your hips are dipping, then that's going to put a lot of strain on that low back. And if you're tenting, then you're not going to be working as hard as you could be. Notice I say could instead of should. Okay, we want to see what our bodies are capable of. So let's keep going. We've got less than 10 seconds. We're almost there. And done. Awesome. Right, so see, yoga is very good for building a strong core. Maybe that was a little bit different. So whatever the case, hope your core and your abs are feeling strong, and I will see you soon.